Mitram and Bandhu, Mitrulara, welcome to South Asia Maps, your education channel. This is Dr. J. Reddy. Mitrunam, we are continuing our West Punjab series, that is Paschim Punjab series, that is Maghrebi Punjab series, and this is the part 6. West Punjab is west of the RadCliffe line, and we are exploring MianWali Basin, a physiographic region or geographic region. After this presentation, you will get a great clarity about this fascinating part of Paschim Punjab. I will describe a little bit about the region, and after some time, maybe like 40% of the 50% of the time, I will take you through the series of the topographical maps that will give you a deeper inkling of the land. That is the most important part of this presentation. You should not be missing. Mitrona, this is my YouTube channel, South Asia Maps J. Reddy. You can see there around about 620 videos. These are around about 70 playlists and covers diverse fields of knowledge, geography, history, battles, wars, treaties, Indology, humans on planet Earth, human ecology. You can go and look at them. Round about 70 playlists, South Asia maps, JRD, excuse me. This is our Paschim Punjab, West Punjab series, the land of Maharaja Ranjit Singh and Rajarshi Jayapala of Shahiya dynasty. We are in part 6 here, that is the MianWali region, MianWali Basin, part 6. Why should we look at the administrative physical geography compared to administrative geography? Mitranam, here you will see the Jilas districts of Paschim Punjab across the Radcliffe line. The political administrative geography just gives only the lines and names. You won't discern much. The same I have depicted here. You can see how the terrain with respect to the physical landscape, the mountains, the plateaus, the rivers, water bodies, the doves and bars. You will get a very broader, deeper idea of the land, Bhumata terrain. When you look at the physical geography, that's what we are exploring today. Long back, I have looked at, I have discerned, elaborated 18 or so physiographic regions of Paschim Punjab here. That is the bird's eye view, that is the overall outlook. You can refer to that in the playlist in this particular part. We are now looking at this is number 5. This is the MianWali Basin region here. These are the some of the standard mountains. I will be referring to hilly regions in this area, and my pronunciation, because I am not local, it may be different, but I have jotted down here how they are spelled so that the audience will get a clarity. The Kishore mountain ranges, Marvat ranges, Bhattani or Bettani or Batiani, Shurgar Singer mountain ranges, Riki Hills, Namal Hills, Kalabag Hills, Attok Charat mountains, Kalachita mountains, Margala, Koi Namak, that is the salt, ranges and Sakesar Mountains, Domali ranges, Tilajogi, Pabbi, Waziristan ranges, Savetko. You can stop here and look at them how they are spelled. The prominent urban centers covered in this area, if you miss some of them, we will look them in the actual map, we will get it there. The Kalabag, the historical fort city, Nawab used to rule there, and Kumar Machine and IsaKhel is on the west side, Trans-Indus region, Sindhu River, MianWali town, and Kundian and Piplan, Daud Khel and Harnoli. This is essentially the same map we looked before, but little more detail. We'll see the boundaries and landmarks and taluks and so on. And after this, we will go and look at the actual different cartographic maps. See, if you keep in mind that broad overview of the West Punjab geographic regions, the boundaries will be very clear because we are talking about this part of the Sindhu River Basin, that is the MianWali Basin, because the prominent district in that area, urban center, is the MianWali. That is the district that borders the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the Khyber Pashtun or Pashto speaking people, and it is also home districts of the popular Pakistani leader, former Wazir Alam Premier, Prime Minister Imran Khan also. The boundaries you can see on the east side Potohar plateau, and this is all the Punjab plains. And the Sindh Sagar Doab, because it's a Doab region between the Sindh River and eastern side Jhelum River. Later, Jhelum joins its mouth Chenab River. So the Sindh Sagar Doab Tal. Tal is a desert. Southern part of this Sindh Sagar Doab is Tal, and river Sindhu Gorge, Indus Gorge from Kalabag to Attock city, Sindhu Gorge, Indus Gorge, Kalabag Hills, and Rocky Hills. It should be spelled as Ricky Hills. I have misspelled here, keep in mind. And Namal Hills and Sakesar Peak is one of the highest peak in this surrounding area. Remember the first battle of Panipat uh, near Karnal, that is 1526. Sakesar is almost the same height, mean sea level, and Tochi River and Khurram rivers, tributaries of Sindhu River, and Kishori Range and Marwat. Remember, always the some of the mountain ranges are spelt differently in different sources. Marwat Range and Banu Basin here, Lucky Marwat Basin. And landmarks are the Namal Gorge or lake region, Thal Canal, the canal built from the Jinnah Barrage, and Jinnah Barrage and Chesma Barrage, few kilometers south, Kalabag Fort Palace, Soon Valley, that is the Soon Sakesar Valley. What it means, that is a sort of valley. The, the term comes from Arabic language. Taluks are Mianwali district areas, western side IsaKhel and eastern side Daud Khel. Southern part of Mianwali districts, the Kundian and Piplan. The most important thing is Trans-Indus railway line was built as a narrow gauge railway line from Daud Khel, that is the eastern part of Sindhu River, to Lucky Marwat. It goes to uh, Daud Khel and Mari Indus town, crosses the Sindhu River, goes to Kalabag and IsaKhel and Lucky Marwat, those areas. So this is the basin we are looking at. This is the MianWali Basin. You can see the MianWali Basin here. And this is the Potwar Plateau. This is the Salt Range. Namako means the mountain, the local term. This is the Namal Lake. So the Namal Hills for the Riki Hills will be here. This is the Kalabag town where the Sindhu River descends into the Sindhu Maidan. So the Kalabag Mountains there, Kishori Mountains here, Marwat. You remember Lucky Marwat, Marwat Mountains here, and this is the Batiani or Bitani Mountains here, Shingur Sagar and Shingar Mountains here. So this is the God, Sindhu God, Indus God. So where are we? We are in the MianWali. So Potohar Plateau, Son River comes in. This is the Rawalpindi here. That is the Islamabad. And Jinnah Barrage here. You can see. North of Kurram River is the Jinnah Barrage. South of Kurram River is the Cheshma Barrage here. This is the Terbela Dam near Haripur in the northern part of Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. So each map will give you a different perspective. So we are looking at the MianWali. This is the dam, that is the Jinnah Barrage. You can see this is the Gomal River or Khurram River, I think. Khurram River. This is the MianWali. This is the river. This is the cis side of the, means this side. With reference to the prominent city, let's say Indraprastha, Delhi, or even Lahore, across the river is the Trans, the other side. Daud Khel is in the east side. Other prominent town, IsaKhel, is on the west side. The British, the narrow gauge railway line was built from the Daud Khel. So Daud Khel here, it goes to a town called Mari town, that is on the Indus River, Mari Indus. Then Kalabag will be somewhere here and crosses that into the Kalabag. Finally goes to the Isa Khel and it goes to eventually Lucky Marwat. From the Lucky Marwat, one branch goes to now to the Banu here and Banu town. That is the prominent town in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa or frontier Sarhad Suba. Now other goes to the tank also now. So that is the, so Namal is the lake. You can see the Namal lake is this part, Namal mountains. There is also town, Riki, small town, Riki mountains. This is the Kalabag, Kalabag mountain, Kishori mountains here, Dera Peju over sitting the, and this is the Marwat mountains because you remember the Lucky Marwat, Marwat mountains. This is the Shingar mountains here. This gives the broader idea, but it will not give you the locations. We will walk through that. Always remember certain landmarks. This is the MianWali town, of course. This is the barrage, that is the Jinnah barrage, and this is the town called Kundain. This is the Piplan, and this is the Sargoda town. And this is the Shapur, this is the Kushab. Historically, the district was called and Shapur district or Sargoda district. Now there are many districts now. So you can see the Kundian, this is the Isak, the Daud Khel. So from Daud Khel, the Murray, this is the Kalabag and Murray town is here. Murray on Indus. The narrow gauge railway line was built. This is the IsaKhel. That is the trans, other side of the Sindhu river. This is the, this side is the Sis. And it goes to, this is the, I think that is the Khurram river. I suppose sometimes I forget. Khurram or Gomal. Yeah, that is the Khurram river. Gomal is further down. So we are on, yeah, you can see here the railway line, the narrow gauge railway line much clearly. This is the Sargoda historic Shapur district, and this is the Kushab town and Kundian Junction, MianWali, that is the important urban center district, now divisional headquarters. Daud Khel here, And see, you can see the Mari Indus, they have not shown the IsaKhel here. Goes to the Marwat junction, Lucky Marwat. Now other line goes to the branch line to Tank. Historically, other line was built to the Banu. This is the Banu Basin or Lucky Marwat Basin. So that's what this is the Banu. And this is the mountains. We can see those mountains much more clearly here. I think we have seen this. And so each map will give something very different. MianWali, Kundain, the dam here is Lucky. This is the Peju town. So this is the Kishore Mountains. Because the Lucky, this is the Lucky Marwat Mountains. This is the Shungar Mountains. Remember this, this is the range we previously looked at. This is the basin we are talking about. Daud Khel here. So sometimes how to remember these mountains is little hard. You can see sometimes they have spelled the names differently. See, that is the Kishore town. So Kishore or Kishore town. So this is the Marwat. Remember the Marwat, Lucky Marwat here. And this is the Shurgur Shingar mountains here. And if you remember the Namal, there is also university there, the Namal town. So the Namal lake, and that's the gap town. You can see the southern part Namal, northern part you can see the Ricky Mountains. You can see the Ricky Mountains. The Namal University is the main Bali district. So the Lucky Lake. So you get this part is the Kalabag area, Kalabag Mountains. You should see Kalabag. Yeah, you can see the Kalabag, the historic town and fort city Kalabag. So Kalabag Mountains and Riki Mountains, Namal Mountains. This is the very high mountainous like a Sakesar is round about, remember, first battle of Panipat, 1525 meters above. So this is the Sakesar mountain. Northern part, southern part. This is the salt range or Koi Namak, salt mountain, salt range. This is the plateau. This is the Son River. So this is the historic MianWali district we are talking in this area. This is the pre-RadCliffe time map. And this is the further when the British start consolidating the British Punjab after Treaty of Lahore. Dalhousie annexed the territory taken away young Maharaja Dalip Singh, 1849, the old districts. At that time it's called Laya district. Now northern part is called MianWali district. Southern part Laya, Kot Adi and Kangar is nothing but Muzaffargarh district. This is the CIS. These are the trans. At that time, even the Ghazi Khan district, Dera districts, Ismail Khan and Kohat Peshawar and Hunja, Hazara district, they were part of British Punjab, separated as a Khyber Sarihad province in 1905. Hope that will put these things in proper perspective, Mitrunam. And we talked about the MianWali physiographic, geographic region of Paschim Punjab, and there are four Punjabs you have to keep in mind. One across the RadCliffe line, three Punjabs east of RadCliffe line. I talked this extensively somewhere else in four Punjabs are partition. Interested audience can go and look at them. For our purpose, this will be sufficient. This part, the MianWali Basin. Mitrana will look at the Suleiman Range adjoining physiographic region of fascinating Paschim Punjab across the RadCliffe line, the Ravi line, the ideological divide between Darul Mumini and Darul Harb in the next time. If you like this presentation, so you are very welcome to post your comments or any criticisms. And if you are interested further, you can subscribe the channel and bring it to the notice of your friends. See you in the next presentation, Dr. J. Reddy, South Asia Maps.